Hi guys, I'm Cal. Now today I am talking to you about Orbyssmal. Orbyssmal hail from Brisbane here in Australia and is an experimental death black metal solo project. Gloatthe is the album I'm talking to you about today. It's his second full-length release this year, 2020, and it comes off the back of his first full-length release earlier this year, Abstract Horrific, and this is the fifth release under this artist's discography, so it's pretty impressive. How do I explain Orbyssmal's sound in general? It's so hard. This is just such a pitch black fucking abyss, let me tell you. It's full of hate and complete terror. Gloatthe is an 11-track punishing journey through avant-garde soundscapes that Orbyssmal has just mastered and made his own, pushing the limits within black metal and death metal, and it's noticeably expanding his sound within this album, that's for sure, taking things to an even further extreme of the psyche and transcending total war and absolute anguish. This isn't a comfortable listen, guys. The entire design of this album and Orbyssmal's sound in general is just crafted to translate such suffering, and it often propels a discomfort that just isn't always easy to swallow. Upon listening to Gloatthe, you may perceive this as being chaotic, but there is an absolute method to this madness. You know, the deliberate, obscure nature of the percussions just creates absolute turmoil, and they are played so hard and fast and create a massive mood within this sound. The constant change up of tempos and the time changes work so well and just keeps you wondering what dark corridor you're going to be taken down next. The riffs are so manic yet organized and properly crushing at times. There are some distorted thrashing moments throughout here and touches of palm-muted sludge notes that just add to the overall suffocation of Orbyssmal's sound. The artist behind this project has mastered his vocals to act like another instrument amidst these soundscapes and takes his screams to high as hell pitched tone, let me tell you. It's so damn extreme, and add to that a very scathing and murky, ambiguous style of speaking, I'm going to say, and then he turns his vocal into a very inhumane and beastly low-tone guttural and just yells his heart out. It's so bleak as fuck, and it has its place, and it just feels like it's creating such an obtruse listen the whole way through. I always enjoy Orbyssmal's style, you know, and Gloatthe was no exception to this. It's definitely an interesting and very mad experience, let me tell you. The album is far from cookie-cutting metal, far from cookie-cutting black metal or death metal. It's brave, perplexing at times, and definitely agitated and extremely frenzied, with maybe one quieter moment throughout this, the guitar solo and guys, and it was actually quite tranceful, and I felt like this was so well placed within the album. It just gave you that little bit of a breather amongst all of the chaotic soundscapes that are going on. The artist clearly loves upping the ante, and I feel like he has done this with Gloatthe. He seems to nail this every time. And for me, he's definitely becoming a very unique and devastating creator within the underground scene, that's for sure. Favorite tracks off this album for me are Tentacle, Unbeknownst, and Contort. And the reason being, these ones all gave me such a messed up feeling in my gut and probably made me feel the most uncomfortable out of all of the 11 tracks. And that's a big call given that the entire album is completely unstable, unhinged, definitely brilliantly weird, and fucking good. I really love what Orbyssmal has done here with Gloatthe. You know, this artist is just going for it, full well knowing that this is so far removed from anything that we're really used to hearing. Gloatthe gives us such a strong feeling of catharsis, it's therapeutic simultaneously, and it's definitely not going to be for any of the gentle ear types, let me put it that way. But step outside your box, give it a go. It's up on Bandcamp, Gloatthe, it's there. There's 23 copies left, guys, physical copies. This sick merch that I'm wearing, I'm pretty sure I bought the last one, but it's all out. But do go and check out his discography, go and check out Orbyssmal's page on Instagram, and of course check the album out on Bandcamp. And to Orbyssmal, thank you again for the challenge. It's always great listening to your work. I'm Kelly T. This has been my Black Metal Reviews.